Good morning, grade 10 students. I am your teacher in grade 10 science, Sir Ernie V. Tarago. I am here with you to discuss how image form in a concave mirror. So how we are going to do that? How we are going to describe the image form in a concave mirror? First, we have to be familiarized with the four principal rays that strikes in a curved mirrors. So what are those four principal rays? So we have the PF ray, the FP ray, the CC ray, and the V ray. So are you familiar with those rays? Okay, so to be familiarized, I will tell you something about what are their properties. First, we have the PF ray. So the description of this PF ray is, it is a ray of light parallel to the principal axis and reflected passing through the principal focus. Later, we are going to do some ray diagramming how this ray strikes in a curved mirror, specifically concave mirror. Next, we have the FP ray. This FP ray is a ray of light passing through the focus directed towards the mirror. Then we have this third ray or the CC ray. So this ray of light is passing through the center of curvature and reflected its own path. Okay, and then we have also the fourth ray, the V ray. So this V ray is a ray of light directed to the vertex, reflects at equal angle from the principal axis. So sir, pwede po bang magamit yung apat na rays in one ray diagramming? Well, it depends upon on the location of an object in front of a curved mirror. So how we are going to do that? Come on, let's try some activities in a ray diagramming. Alright, for the application of our ray diagramming, so here in example number 1, so we have our ray diagram using concave mirror. So of course, so we have our vertex, we have our focus, then we have our center of curvature. So and then this arrow indicates the object in front of a concave mirror. So the problem is, where will be the image will be formed if we are going to locate the image of this object. So how we are going to do that? So we are going to apply the four principal rays. So are you ready? So first, we are going to draw first the first ray. So our description of our first ray, a ray of light coming from the tip of an object going to the mirror, then targeting the focus. So how we are going to do that? So first, this one, coming from the tip of the object parallel to the principal axis, then striking the focus. So this will be our first ray. Then our second ray, a ray coming from the tip of an object, targeting the focus, then reflected parallel to the principal axis. So how we are going to draw that ray? Again, coming from the array of light coming from the tip of an object, targeting the focus, then reflected parallel to the principal axis. So this will be our second ray, coming from the tip of an object, targeting the focus, going to the mirror, then reflected parallel to the principal axis. So this will be our ray number 2. Then for our third ray, the description of our third ray is a ray of light coming from the tip of our object, targeting the center of curvature, then traveling its own path, reflecting its own path. So how we're going to deal with this third ray? So again, coming from the tip of the object, targeting the center of curvature, then to indicate that there is an reflection, we will be reflecting it, traveling its own path, just to indicate this one. So this will be our third ray. Third ray. So as you can see, on this area, there is what you call an intersection of light rays. So it indicates that the image formed on this area. So we will now draw the image of our object. There you go. So the image of the object is located between the C and F. But the question is, how we are going to describe this image? So we will be using the acronym LOST. LOST. So what does it mean? So L, the location, O for the orientation, S for the size, and T for the type of image. So going back to our image. So this is our image. Then we're going to describe this one qualitatively. So for our location, so this is our mirror. So this is our image. So location, this is the front area, and this is the back portion of the mirror. So therefore, our location is front. You will just write front, in front of the mirror. Then for our orientation, since the image is going down like this, it indicates that our image is inverted. Another one, S. S stands for the size. Since, as you can see, you will notice that the image from the object, it seems like it is being reduced. So therefore, we will write here reduced. Then the T is what type of image is being formed. So since the image is formed in front of the mirror, so we can say that the image type is real. Okay? So this is our description of image using ray diagram in example number 1. Okay, so for our example number 2, so our object is located between C and F. So where do you think will be the image formed? So we're going to use the ray diagram again. So our ray 1, the description is coming from the tip of an object going to the mirror, reflecting it, targeting the focus. This is our ray number 1. How about our ray number 2 or second ray? Ray number 2, we will be targeting the focus, then reflecting it parallel to the principal axis. Targeting the focus, then reflect parallel to the principal axis. So this will be our ray number 2. Next ray, third ray. Since our C, center of curvature, is located here, it is impossible for us to make the third ray. So we will proceed to the fourth ray, the V ray. So what is the description of this fourth ray? A ray of light coming from the tip of an object, going to the vertex or targeting the vertex, then creating same angle of the reflected ray. Targeting the vertex. Then just to make sure that the angle of reflection is the same. It's almost the same. Okay, so therefore, we will write this one as our fourth ray. Since third ray is impossible to draw. So what you have noticed, the intersection of reflected rays is here. We will be draw or illustrate the image of our object in this area. So the intersection of each ray indicate that the image is located on that area. Okay, so let us describe the image. So we will be using lost again. L for location, O for the orientation, S for the size, and T for the type of image. So again, for the lost, you're going to choose between the two. It can be in front or back portion of the mirror. For our orientation, it can be oriented or upright. For the size, it can be reduced or enlarged. For the type, it can be real or virtual. For this one, for our lost, it is located in front of the mirror. So this is our front area of the mirror, and this is our back portion of our mirror. So therefore, this is front. For our orientation, inverted. Size, it is clearly that the image is enlarged. So as you can see, this is our object. After reflection, this is the result. So it is very obvious that the image is enlarged. So we will write enlarge. Then the type, since the image formed in front of the mirror, so it is very obvious that this kind of image is real. Okay? So the question now is, what you have noticed when an object is placed in front of the mirror? What you have noticed when an object is placed closely in front of the mirror? So we are going to answer that on our next discussion.